Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday review of the game. It'll be good for us to get our first win, and I'm sick and tired of saying this at the minute. And I think we'll do well if we can play against Ipswich how we did against Donny. Now my thing is, Ipswich are no pushovers. They play very, very well indeed. The team is Kirtland, Buxton, Lira, Johnston, Reeder, Antonio, McPhail, Coke, Halan, Fryer, Newhu. The subs are Dawson, Zayata, Mahoma, Samido, McCabe, JJ, Palmer. Now I think we'll go playing a 4-4-2, and it's something everyone has been screaming for to come into the squad, come into the team, and it's just not happened yet. And now we've got 4-4-2, it'll be interesting to see if Newhu can play off with a striker going. Shut up, Siri. See, interrupts with me and Buxton. Typical. We win a free kick, start us off going well, and it was a foul on... Go away. And a foul on Reeder. Reeder showed some good strength to shield the ball off two Ipswich Town players to get the ball to Curtin. Lear played a couple of good balls through to Fryer, and he was caught offside. He was caught offside a lot in the first half. He just not timing his run just right, but it was good to see him going forward. Won a corner, and we just didn't take it well. It was just flat delivery by Lear, and we got caught on the break. And we were 1-0 down, just like that. No one got back quick enough, and that was us basically. We just didn't come back quick enough to come and get the ball or even get into position, and it's just a shame. And it was 1-0 down, and you're thinking, here we go again. Are we going to get back into this? Is this going to be another loss? And you're just thinking, this is just going to be pathetic again. But we got back into it. We did actually get back into it. A good cross came in by Reeder, and Newhu hits it, headed it across backfield, and basically Antonio gets it in the box and knocks it into 1-0. And it was a great goal. Great to see that little partnership. And Newhu said when he came into the club, if you get crosses into me, I can set people up, I can get goals. We're now starting to get crosses into him, and he's starting to show what he can do. Last couple of games I think he's been very, very good. And it was a great response for us to have within like 2 minutes of the game. We're back into it already, and that is just great. It shows that we're back into it, and Antonio needed that, and it was good to see Antonio going to Newhu after he scored, just to go thank for that, and it was going well. We were letting them come forward in numbers. McGoldrick looked very, very sharp. We had him on loan for a month when we were in League One. Didn't really look how he is playing at the minute. He looked like a completely different player, playing really well. Newhu working hard yet again. Bale gets good balls into Newhu, and he would getting the ball, and we got the ball in the back of the net, but it was offside again. Halan took on his man very well. He's causing some problems down that side and starting to get going really well. And you're thinking if he can just get the beating of his man and get a good cross in, we'll get there. And it's great to see Newhu and Fryer working well. Newhu needed a strike partner since he came to the club, and now we know we not got nobody. I'm not going to touch on that. Really, it's happened. He's gone to jail, and that's it. For us personally, it's a shame because we lose a player, but he got to learn from his mistakes. But it's great to see Newhu finally having someone up front with him, because he needed that, and an actual striker, and it was a great response for to get into the game. Halan was going forward well. There was a great save by Kirtland, and if he hadn't made it, it would have been 2-1 for sure. And it just seems like we're firing on all cylinders, getting forward. We are letting them have a little bit too much of the ball at times for my liking, which is annoying, and they are playing well when they do get it, so we need to close them down better. The ref wasn't giving us much this half, which is nothing unusual. We've had that pretty much all season. They look good when they get on the break. Lira got a great ball into Fryer, but Fryer was caught offside, but it's good that he's getting the run going forward. There was a good ball in, and Antonio tried to get the corner tried to take a shot, and if it didn't come off the plate, it would have gone for a throw-in because it was a bit wayward. It was a corner. McPhail taked it, and it was a good corner in. It was nice to see Leary not taking clean corners from the start of the game with him flat. There was a shot that happened and by one of their players, it came off the post and we just switched off. And he had the chance to do it again and he went over the bar even. And it was just not good enough. And Cope not really been in the game up today at all. And Roger Johnson gave him a right good bollocking for losing his man with the post shot. It was his man and he lost him. Buxton won a corner and it was good to see that he got a good ball in, but it didn't quite happen. Cope came off for Semedo, a tactical change. I don't think he's injured. I think that's the right thing because Cope just doesn't look into it today. And Semedo's done well recently over the lack of a game, so he was a bit unlucky to lose out on his place. And at half time it's 1-1. We're coming forward more, but we need to also keep our heads at the back because we're going to sleep very easily, and we need to try and win the ball back a little bit more easy. So it'll be good to see us come out in the second half a lot stronger, a lot more coming forward with the ball, and let's see if we can get another goal to get our first win of the season. Come on lads, it's a start. So we came out in the second half, but Ipswich came out much stronger. They got a free header, and yet again no one marking their player, and it seemed to be really bad that we're letting players get free in games. It's starting to get really annoying. We had a lot going forward, and we kept on trying to win a couple of throws, but not much. Brighton did well to put pressure on their back four, and I thought Newhugh did well to put pressure on their back four. Those two worked really well up front, so it was nice to see him playing in the 4-4-2. Fell got us a corner and it looked like it gone out for a goal kick, but we got the corner, but hey. Halan got the ball after a mistake by the 10th and he was going forward really well, but we just don't seem to have any end product at the minute. I'm trying to pick out notes here from the second half. There wasn't much in the second half, to be fair. JJ came on for Reader. Reader looked like he pulled something, so Halan went to left back and JJ went on the left wing. There was some good save by Kirtland again, just managing to get the ball. He really has been one of our best players of the season, and without him we would be definitely out of games completely. Done really well, but we can't just keep having Chris Kirtland, who for me was our man of the match. You know what it's like if you keep it to man of the match. It means we were struggling. There was a cracking shot by JJ and it hit the crossbar and it looked like it was going in, and if that had gone in I think we could have kept our tails up and kept on going, but we've just not got no luck at the minute. The crossbar seemed to be something that keeps stopping us. Palmer came on for Fryer and I thought Fryer did well. He did well at things, and this was just us doing the whole like we're going to play for the draw now I think and ref Fryer, because at the end of the day he's not our player. You got to be careful when it comes to loaning players. You don't want to injure another team player at the end of the day, and at the end of the day he's there with us and we want him fit, and he's coming back from injury anyway. That's why he come on loan. McPhail got some good balls in for me, but it just seemed to be no one we lack that cutting edge in front of goal, which is really annoying. And I think no one deserved the 3 points really. If anyone's going to get it, I thought Ipswich might. One of the things that really annoys me at the minute is that we're not keeping clean sheets, and it's getting really annoying. When we played Brighton midweek, we played alright and okay, but when they got that goal it just felt sort of like a defeat, and we're getting to that point where we are now in the bottom three with Charlton just above us and Yeovil and Barnsley below us, and we still not won a game. And to stay in the league and to keep pushing on, you need to win games, and this is 10 games now without a win, and it's just very shocking that this is our stat at the minute. JJ got a yellow card for dissent. It kind of like you hope he would learn by now that he can't do that, but he's getting to age now. This is what he does. We all know it, so you just get on with it. The attendance today was 19,000. I think that's the lowest we've had all season at home. And you can understand it. No one wants to go see Wednesday at the minute if they're not winning, but also get behind them winning or losing. It's annoying me when you see attendance drop like that. When it comes to team performance, yes, the team's got to perform on the pitch, but if you're not there at the games, it can be a bit of a bugger to say, oh, support the team and stuff like that. And yes, it's our lowest attendance, and yes, I do think a lot of it's down to people not liking the results, so they're staying away. So hopefully that'll come back once we start winning again, or when we know how to win again. Let's put it that way. We'll be playing Bolton next. There's a 2-week break, and the Bolton game's a big one because they got to win against Birmingham 2-1, and it's a kind of good thing the game's not like next week, because it gives us a chance for them to have a break, not feel too, not come or go to them and then be really full of confidence. It gives us a chance to have a break. It'll be nice to see if we get some in training and get some playing well and get some in and start working on some different tactics, because the ones we've got are not working. Will we see another striker come in? I hope so. Will we see any of our players go out on loan? I'm not too sure about that. Will we even get a win in October? Will we be waiting until November? It kind of one of these things. I would love to see us at times give some of our youth team players or players in development will come into the first team and play, especially some of our young lads who are strikers. Let them have a game, see if they can put some energy into the squad, because we've been known in the past for promoting youth and we just don't seem to do it anymore, which is something Dave Jones was always good at Cardiff. So it's another draw. At least it's not a loss, I guess, but we need to start getting a win at some point, and it's just taking a very long time for us to get things going. It'll come good eventually, it's just going to take time, and I think the problem is a lot of people in football, fans, owners, there's no patience for time, so we've just got to keep going, and hopefully this first win will come soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the close to 2 weeks with no football. So yeah, it is what it is.